MediaTek Dimensity 7200 Pro chipset with 8 or 12 gigabytes of RAM. So let's go and see which one's the faster phone between both. Okay, there we go. All the apps are cleared out in the background, so let us get into it. So phone calls 321. Okay, about the same thing. Camera 321. And about the same thing too. Let's go and hop out of here. Let's get into their Play Stores 321. Now, I don't think this one has Wi-Fi, or they both have Wi-Fi, which is good. Scrolling through, let's see if there's any big difference. And honestly, from the 90 hertz to 120 hertz, not like big differences as far as I can tell. They're both very smooth, but I think the Nothing Phone 2 way you can kind of tell is a little bit smoother for the most part. Getting into some of these other applications, let's try Temple Run 2, 321. Now, this game also is not that crazy, but it's still a fun one to test. Let's see if the Tensor chipset's better than the other one. And of course, we get into this pop, which is very, very unfortunate. I don't know why we're getting all these pop-ups. I've already opened up all these apps, so it's very unfortunate. But I do think in a lot of ways, the Pixel 7a maybe would have been a little bit faster here, but this one was not a good test. I don't know why we're getting all of these pop-ups. Like, can we just play the game? It's so annoying. Getting into the actual game, though, let's see if there's any differences, and it doesn't really look like it. Yeah, it looks like about the same thing hopping out of these two. Let's go and get into X, 3, 2, 1. Okay. The Pixel 7a was probably the faster one here, but this one did get into this panel. I think there was supposed to be a pop-up here that didn't show up. Stack, 3, 2, 1. And, okay, the Pixel 7a was the fastest one to load into the ad. The Nothing Phone 2-way, I guess this is a glitch within the game where sometimes it like loads into the ad like midway and then it's like doesn't load. Gameplay-wise, let's see if there's any big differences. And you all will be able to tell the camera more so than I can, but it looks like they're both doing pretty good. Not too many big differences here. Hopping out of these two. Let's do Temple Run 1, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to stand by and see if there's any ads or like any pop-ups that come up that I have to quickly close out of. And both of them we're kind of stopping the same way. So this one got into this one first, and this one got into it significantly later. So that right there was a pretty big difference in and of itself. I was not expecting that big of a difference right there, but just kind of one other thing to kind of keep in mind. And we'll go and do one more. Let's go and do something like Netflix, 3, 2, 1. And about the same thing too, not that big of a difference there either. Roblox, 3, 2, 1. Now, these games, again, they're going to be kind of, not that great because they're just getting into like the actual panel, but I will tell you, I do think in some ways the Pixel 7a probably is the faster one when it kind of comes down to it. I think both these phones have their own, strong suits, but I definitely don't think in terms of this side that the Pixel 7a is going to be the faster. I mean, I think the Pixel 7a is probably the faster one when it kind of comes down to it. So from that side, that kind of covers it up.